I hope, guys, that we will also make money today and this week. So as I said, previous session recap gave us a lot of pips, something like 385 pips total, and I hope that this week will be successful also. So before I begin, as always, our standard risk disclaimer. Explain that online educational materials are available by Admiral Markets Estonia for a global audience. If you want to get a corresponding information on charting, conditions, and any other detail, you should visit Admiral Markets Global, select your country, and contact an appropriate entity. Risk disclosure statement stating all possible risks associated with Forex market. By accepting the risk, you're also proceeding further with me. Admiral Markets UK takes no responsibility for information accuracy. This is solely my opinion. And Forex is risky business, so this webinar is for informational and educational purposes only. By logging into a trader's room, you should download the Admiral Market Supreme Edition, which will greatly enhance your trading. And also, if you're not available to trade from your PC, try a web trader. This is our web trader address. And don't forget that you're trading the officially best MT4 broker. I have 5 different accounts with Admiral Markets, so you are safe. Now, all session recap trades and analysis is done with Camarilla MACD, which is my method for analysis and swing trading. You need to give price a breather. We enter usually within 5 to 15 pips of the predicted level if it's an agreement with your system. Use scaling in for more effective trades, especially if you want to lower your risk. The scaling in is the way to go. I don't say that you should use it, but you can give it a try. Respect your stop loss always. If you put a certain stop loss, that means that you will be risking a certain amount of money. So respect your stop loss, because ultimately is the overall risk you take. Add a spread to your stop loss. Now, usually if you trade with ECN accounts, you will have very tight spreads. But even if you don't trade, or you actually trade with ECN, try to add a little bit just for sure. Let's say 2 to 5 pips to your stop loss, just to cover some cost and also to cover that existing or non-existing spread. I usually add 2 or 3 or 5, most 5 pips to my stop loss. We take only one position, so that position is usually position trade or alternative trade. If it's positional trade, it means that we want to follow the trend, and it is usually a trend trade. Alternative trades are so-called counter-trend trades. Now, first touches of the zones and levels are most profitable ones. So that is why we always try to trade the first touch. Evaldas is saying good evening. Herlin, hello. Hello, guys, and welcome. So first touches of the zones and levels are most profitable, and that is why we want to take a trade at the first touch of the zone. That is usually the best trade. Position trades are trend trades, alternative trades are counter trend trades, breakout trades and scalp trade levels are done independently. Usually we take it as a second entry, okay, as a second entry. Depending on time and volatility, usage of trailing stop is highly recommended. We usually want to use trailing stop after 20 pips of profit, not less. Okay? These setups are valid for today, tomorrow, and sometimes the day after tomorrow. Scalp trades should be done at or very close to important support resistance levels. Those are calculated by historic levels and Camarilla. Add these levels to your system, it will serve you for good. Pay attention to my Twitter updates. Occasionally I may do a revised trade setup, or I can advise you to scale out or protect your position. And finally, pips pool is the maximum available number of pips you could have got on recap entries. Past week results, 25th of, this is of course January. This is a typo, but I will change it, of course. So last week results, well, a lot of good setups really, and a lot of potential pips as you could have seen. Okay, so this is of course 25th of January. Yes, euro dollar 60, pound dollar 30, but Caroline, yes, this was maybe the best trade. This could have been the best trade. But the thing is, it hit stop loss and then proceeded, making 200 pips to the upside. Now, some people told me that they have even bought pound dollar again. But if you took this setup, and this was the only loss, all others were huge winners. So I will count this as a loss, although, as I say, some people have reported that they have really good profits because they took this one. So Australian dollar 120, dollar CAD 120, Euro GBP 115, total pips pool 385, possible pips, dollar CAD trade of the week. So this was the entry on euro dollar. We had a good entry here. As I said, I was expecting euro dollar to sell from this zone, and basically we had it at 60 here. Well, it doesn't matter, you sold it somewhere here, right? And stop loss was really tight. Not always we will get so good trades, not all the time, guys, especially because you will see sometimes the price is impossible to be traded with 20 pip stop loss. And this time it was very, I can say, risky, right? But how we say, risk follows the brave. And we were brave last week, took this setup, stop loss was never hit. Then it rejected towards 0800, but it rejected at 0820 finally. So this could have been your potential profit. It was a good one. And really, now some people also told me that they took this one. Greg, impossible. If you have traded the way I showed here, it was impossible that you were stopped. Because you can see, if you took this one, there was no way you could have been stopped here. Because the height was 0873. So possibly you need to talk to your brokers if you don't trade with Admiral, because on Admiral markets, we have never had a stop loss. You can see it clearly here. Okay, you can see it clearly here. See? I don't know how you could have been stopped, because you can see that the height was, it shows clearly 0873. Okay? 0873, and we can check it here also. 25th. Okay, let's use 1 hour. It's much better. Here, and look at this, where the price was. Even on this one, which is not ECN account, and on ECN even is the same. So 73 was, so, well, possibly you could definitely talk to your brokers. I don't know which broker you trade with, but here with other markets, we had a clear win. Clear win. Now, the only thing some people did, but it was contrary to my suggestion, was that some people actually traded this setup, which was also good. But I always say, guys, it is definitely not advised. But I know that some of you took it, because I have received some tweets that people traded even breakout to the upside. And well, as I say, if you did, you see, it was profitable. Okay, I don't say okay, it was profitable. But I usually go with only one setup, and that is what I suggest here with our webinars. Guys, the primary thing you need is to follow the rules. Now, I know that some of you are so sure in the trades that they definitely don't want to make any presumptions whether the next setup is good or not, and they believe in these setups. But I have been taught hard way during my trader career that no matter how good it can look like, we need to always follow the rules. So yes, okay, this time you took whole number of pips, and great on both setups. But next time, try to follow the rules and take only one, whichever hits first. And this one hit first. So guys, if you have any misunderstandings with your brokers, I always say Admiral Markets is regulated broker. I would never been crazy to hold so much money with Admiral Markets, and I have 5 different accounts. And the primary thing is you need to decide which broker you will trade. Some brokers spike up the price, giving you artificial stop losses, and if they're regulated, they should be punished, definitely. So that is what I think, and that is why I always advise you, no matter where you trade, okay, you know that I am very professional and take this job very seriously. I would never risk my money by putting it to some broker which I don't trust. And I started with Admiral, and now I opened 4 more accounts, so 5 different accounts. Okay, so this is it. Euro dollar, pound dollar. Well, this was a stop loss on pound dollar. But I say, okay, maybe we could have made our stop loss a bit spread out. And here, I never definitely, well, I didn't, to be honest, I didn't think that when this stop loss was hit, that the price will proceed to the upside. Now, sorry guys, this is it. So this was euro dollar. Now this was pound dollar. Just let me answer. Okay. So this is it, pound dollar. I thought that it could have proceeded more to the downside. But the thing is, you see, pound dollar was hit, and some people, Luis, I think, and few more told me that they actually took a long setup and made some profits with this, but I will count this as a loss because obviously my setup was hit in a stop loss. I know that some people took some profits, but On my accounts, well, this was a stop loss. And we don't have anything to hide, guys. So we always want to be honest with between ourselves, and that is why I will be always showing you how the trades went. The trade of the week definitely for me is Australian dollar. Okay, look at this. I need to say this was a perfect setup. Wherever you want, here, here, so this was your entry zone, and look at the potential profit. So Australian dollar, excellent setup. Well, it doesn't matter stop loss. We had 80 pips initially, but as I always say, guys, you don't trade with fixed stop loss. You want to trade with a fixed risk. So if your risk is 1% or 0.5%, that one, let's say that 1% of a risk can be put within 20 and 100 pip stop loss. So it doesn't matter. Stop loss should always be dynamic. I never ever will advise you to trade with a fixed stop loss. How we define the price? We defined the price always by historical movements. We don't define the price action by stochastic and EMA crosses. We leave it for new traders to understand some of the Forex trading. We want dynamic stop loss because in the history, price has always respected support and resistance levels. And we cannot say always use 30 pip of a stop loss because buffer zones, supply and demand zones are always dynamic. They will never fixed. We don't trade market which is one way. We don't trade robotic market. This is a living entity. Forex is a living entity and we want our stop loss to be dynamic. The only thing what you want to put fixed when trading Forex market is your plan. Follow the plan religiously and make your risk defined. You don't want to risk more than 2 or 3% per day, not per trade. Alex is saying, pound back upper side of triangle, euro the same, dollar yen close to 120, 15, 30 zone. Yes, Alexa, I have presumed that dollar yen could drop, and great. It is dropping, although it had some bullish reaction in 23.6, but after the news, it started to drop. So let's see. Let's hope that we will get a setup. Now, one more question, and I will continue with this. Okay, so Australian dollar was a win. Huge win on Australian dollar, 120 pips possible. Just a quick question. What was the question? Why do I have 5 different accounts? Okay, why? Because you know that I also work on some projects with Chris. And let's say that I want to prove something. And currently, I've been trading a $200, 200 euro account. No, Caroline, no. I have 200. Let's say one of my accounts is 200 euro account. I want to prove to myself and to others that when you really stick to your plan and stick to your risk, you can make 5 times bigger account. So I want to make $1,000 account or 1,000 euro account from 200. I've been told many times that if you do that, it will take a huge amount of risk. And I do it currently on ECN account. So when I do that, I will hold a special webinar, and that will be my subject, where I will explain realistic expectations, and I will show you 5 different statements which show how good trade should be handled, and how good trading account look like, and how bad trading account look like when you over risk. Okay? Out of 5 different accounts which I have on Admiral Markets, 4 of the accounts are very profitable. 1 account is in a drawdown. And that is why we haven't followed the rules. I intentionally say we, not me and Chris, but me and my previous traders buddies, and I will show you that once I make, if I make, of course, $1,000, which I hope it will be, well, soon enough, maybe next month, next couple of months, let's say. So you will be presented with facts, guys, and you will see realistic expectation from a full-time trader, which I am. So 5 accounts, 4 are in profit, 1 is a loss, and I will state in every of those accounts why this is in a profit, why this is in a loss, and how I traded it. Not all the accounts are same. Some of the accounts are big, some of the accounts are smaller, and some have been traded with a huge risk, which is not good. And you will see the spike. You will see the equity curve. It's huge. So that is what I want to prove to myself, of course, because this is the first time I've been trying to trade such a small account, well, in the last 5-6 years. So let's see. Okay, that is the answer to your question. Of course, guys, that will be explained. So let's see if I make it. That will be great. Greg is asking, sorry, back to you, sell again. When did price hit your target? No, Greg, the price went to 108.18. I didn't say it hit the target, but it was potential profit. Okay, so this was it, Greg. Here, euro dollar. Look at this. This was our sell, and it was very close to the target, 18 pips from the target. So 0.818. Okay, so that's it. That's it. So this was potential profit. Okay, I didn't say this was potential profit. This was potential profit here. Okay. Okay, let's get back to our webinar. Dollar CAD was in uptrend, and well, you can see it here. Our entry could have been here. Okay, it could have been also, well, some people missed it, but I say always the first is most profitable one, and this was our profit. So dollar CAD was also it behaved fantastically, and this could also be a trade of the week, but well, I've chosen Australian dollar, so this was also good trade. Okay. Yes, Caroline, people expect 100% accuracy. That's impossible to have 100% of accuracy, so we don't go like that. Okay. Okay, guys, let's see other slides. So this was Euro GBP, also one of my favorite trades, and easily this could have been also the trade of the week. Okay, just let me answer the question. Okay, so this was Euro GBP, one of my favorite trades. And look at this, entry was here. And look at this. It went to 75.50, hitting the target. But as I say, this trade was a bit maybe risky because Euro GBP was really going to the upside if you follow the chart. And look where it rejected. Perfect rejection from our sell spot. Okay, straight down. So even though we had a small loss on pound dollar, previous week session recap has been one of the most successful recaps so far. And really my favorite session recap for this year because huge potential profits. I really enjoy this one, dollar CAD, Euro GBP, although I cut my trade a bit earlier, but it doesn't matter. It was still good. And well, even if you made 10% out of 385 pips possible, it's still good because it was a free money. Okay, now euro dollar for today. I would sell here, put a stop loss here, target 2 here. If we get into a breakout sell here, well, that will be a breakout setup, and this would be a long scalp here. But guys, now I need to say, be careful with euro dollar because euro dollar is now currently in a big range. Okay, in a big range. You can see it here when you open 4 hour, you only see a range. This is not so good. Even though we, as I say, we can make it. Really, we can make pips, we can scalp the market. But for positional trades, I cannot say this is so good. A big range, look at this. Up, down, up, down, up, down. So this is a sideways movement, which I really don't like. And there is a possibility we can have a sell here, but you see, stop loss should be placed here. So I cannot find a lower stop loss here, really. So no lower stop loss. And 60 pips, definitely, guys. I will show you the chart now. Clear, it's very clear that we have a range. Now, if we want to sell it, let's try to sell it around this region here. H4, here, you can see it here. Alexander, good evening. And yes, the sound is okay. Good evening. And look at this, guys. 78.6, H4 resistance. The only thing which I don't like here is really this range. I cannot find any possible setup which can use lower than 65 pips of a stop loss. So if you want to trade this, you should definitely put a risk of 0.5% in this 65 pips. I'm not buying euro now. We could have bought it last night when it was around 0.8, 20, 30. But now it's hard for me to buy it at this price, really. Really, it's hard for me to buy it at this price. It's too high. If it breaks above this region, well, it will be a breakout, but not a sustained breakout. Because you see, the range is very close here. I don't pay attention to the, look at this, the range is close. And the only confluence we have is 78.6 H4, previous sellers I cannot find a confluence for buying here, because you see there was no near-term history buying above this level except for this one, which was heavily sold into. So the only thing I would like to buy is around 7060, 0760. But pay attention, if we get into a breakout of 0800, I think that we will see a breakout to the downside, because you see this level has been protected really, and if it breaks to the downside, this will be your first target, 75, and 7050 will be your next target. 0750, sorry, like this. Okay, W confluence. This is Adam and Adam, pattern here. So okay, here see a lot of confluence. So I expect the price to bounce from this spot if it gets here. But if this level breaks 0800, be prepared for a breakout. Okay, see, this level is being protected heavily. So breakout of 00. But of course, much better if we get somewhere here. But let's see. Pound dollar, I see a sell at 43.95. 40.40 is a stop loss. 42.60 is TP. And possible sell at this price. I will show you live chart, but only here. This is breakout sell, guys, and this is buy trade. So this is one sell, this is second sell, and I will remove this. This will be only 10 pip of a stop loss. Well, this is one of a kind setups I love to make from time to time. Let me clear these typos first. I don't like when I see a lot of typos, so I will just remove typos. And so alternative buy, this is 10 pip of a stop loss. Well, and this is scalp buy trade, breakout sell. Okay, so this is it. Okay, euro pound is close to a sell spot. Yes, here guys, I will show you the picture now. I've just edited the document here. Yes, you don't trade pound on Thursday. There will be a trade decision, and Apostolos, you don't trade pound. Guys, don't trade pound on Thursday. Okay? This is it. Sell position here. Stop loss is there. Target is here. Breakout sell and scalp buy. Only a 10 pip stop on this scalp trade. And now here it is. Pound. Okay, it's getting close to our entry, which is 43.95, but it's buffer. Okay, so this could be very close, and there is a lot of confluence here. Now if you make this stop loss, this retracement, I will put another retracement. Okay, this was the last swing above H5, and we see the confluence here. and 30 is our stop loss, the height of this candle here, which is 27. So this is our sell spot. If the pound goes below 40.40, that would be a sell. Okay, here, and 40.50 is a buy trade. Okay, 40.50 is a buy trade. You see here, 40.40 here. Look, in the history. So this level is protected. Below this level, we will see really a nice breakout. And naturally, I've talked about 40.50. So this is scalp trade, this is breakout trade, this is positional trade. So let's see, let's wait. Australian dollar warning, cash rate announcement. I don't expect that something will be changed on this announcement. I wouldn't personally trade this setup, but if you want to take a trade on Australian dollar, so this could be a trade. 70.10 buy, 69.50 stop, 70 on 80. Pay attention, guys. It's very, very dangerous cash rate announcement. But I think that if the price, if bid rate is not changed, we can see a buy trade at 70.10. Okay, so a lot of buying here. This could be a retest and surge to the upside. So if you put a retracement here, let's use this one below L4. See 61.8. If you go a bit lower here, you can also see 38.2 retracement, L3 historical buyer. So this could be a good level to go long. So pay attention, but as I say, trade at your own risk. Dollar CAD. Dollar CAD is in uptrend on higher time frames, downtrend on lower time frames. Buy position 39.00, 38.50 stop, 40.50 target. Sell is 40.80, 41.10 stop loss, 39.00 target. $40.80 is a stop, is a sell. So this is it, guys. A lot of confluence here. Even this EMA is here. So we could see maybe T89 here. Also, we have a pivot point weekly. So this is all a confluence. We have historical sellers. We also have 78.6 lying exactly at 40.80. I'm counting this swing, not this gap. So this swing, pin to pin. Always best swings, guys, are pin to pin swings. Look at this, pin to pin, pin to pin, pin to pin. So best swings, remember, best swings are always pin to pin. If you don't understand what pin to pin is, then just take a look at this picture. This is pin to, this is not a so good pin. This is better. So pin to pin or pin to pin. Pin to pin. This is just a gap, nothing more than that. So dollar CAD could reject at a level here at the zone, and if we see a good rejection, then we will be able to get, I think, a lot more pips than potential buy trade can give us. I know that this is 4-hour uptrend, but guys, now the retracement is strong, So I would prefer a sell, but let's wait. 39.00 is a buy because we have a lot of confluence here. Okay. Look at this, a lot of confluence here. L3, breakout, retest, continuation. So we might see a rejection at 39.00. So this is my decision. Dollar CAD buy at 39, sell at 40.80. Okay. Dollar yen. Yen, I gave you my view for yen pairs, and for all of you who still didn't see it, I will show you right away. Yes, I also have a pending order, Jonat, on dollar yen. But let me show you something before we delve deeper. This is the same setup I've been showing you today. Okay, give me a few seconds. Let me see. Okay. I always tell you guys, try to read some of fundamentals, which I do each week, each second week. And this is it. I did it with Forex Street. And there is my explanation on dollar yen. The question was, dollar yen rallied after BOJ surprised markets with negative rates. Does this dovish policy make this pair a buy on the long term? Can the Japanese yen keep its safe haven appeal with negative rates? And I explained, basically, dovish move to introduce negative rates was in response to poor inflation in Japan and a strengthening of Japanese yen, which later has the potential to cause a negative impact. Guys, Japanese don't like strong yen. Okay. Now, having said this, there is a large volume of carry trades involving Japanese yen, whereby money is borrowed in Japan for next to nothing interest rates and invested offshore for a net return. So, guys, yen should weaken. Okay. Yen should weaken, and definitely this goes also in accordance with the analysis. So I think that fundamentals have been aligned with technicals, and this is what I'm counting at. I want to see a buy on dollar yen. Okay, so this is the only setup for dollar yen, and this is clear. Technical analysis will give you the same picture. Yeah, by the way, guys, my last blog entry was on top 5 trading books. So feel free to read this, and in the video, you can, maybe you know, but for all of you who don't know, guys, you can get a bonus. Just watch the video and I am explaining how to get a bonus. And of course, guys, if you want to get your hands on AQ pivot points, strategies, HARP strategies, open a new Admiral account with us. We will give you a referral link, and once you make credit, you can use credit for different purchases. AQ pivot point alone, AQ pivot point system, HARP, whatever we are offering. And basically, it doesn't matter if you win or lose trades. We would prefer if you win, because you will trade more, right? I will show you how to scale in your profits if I successfully get my account, as I explained, from 200 to 1000. So I will show you the strategy, but no matter if you win or lose a trade, you still win credit. So just open a new referral with the referral link. Okay. Also, M trading attendees or web trading, we also provide a link to M trading. So also, guys, you can use our referral link to open an account and trade and earn money. Yeah, not Coin is saying 3 books, indeed, but those are free books. These are not free books, guys. these books which I have mentioned here, these are not free. Okay, these are not my books. These are my favorite books. But bonus books are free and you can get it, of course. Just ask for it and we will send it. And finally, this was the reason for my long trade. Strong buying from POC spot here. Very strong buying. Look at this. This was breakout buy, retest, continuation. Now, if we want a clear break of this level, okay, and look at this here, okay, so this could be a rejection from this spot towards this spot. So L3, 50 retracement, also a daily pivot point here, and I hope that we will see it down and then up. But as I say, guys, this level, you see, it's strong, and dollar yen is rejecting from 23.6, which is 121. As I say, guys, even if you traded 121 as a scalp, you could made some profits today. See, rejections. Look, now it's 121.0, it was 121.15. So 23.6 is also, as I say, when the trend is strong, even shallow retracements are good to enter a trade, at least a scalp. Okay, let me answer the question. And then, guys, we have 10 more minutes, so if you want me to take a look at any of your favorite pairs, tell me and I will do it. Okay. Let me answer the questions. Okay. What are all the pairs that you trade, Caroline? Caroline is asking, Dogan is asking for Euro Turkish Lira, okay? I trade all major pairs, Caroline, and from time to time I take also pound yen trade, New Zealand yen, Australian dollar yen. I stay away from Swissy. Jeff is asking for the slides. Indeed, I will do it. And from time to time, I even take Euro New Zealand trade. But for Euro New Zealand, I want Euro to be in a strong uptrend and New Zealand neutral, because Euro is driving it. Well, Maris, why I stay away from Swissy? I haven't traded Swissy since it was unpegged from Euro. But definitely, I might start to trade it again and do some analysis. So probably in the near future, I will do it. Yes, I can show the slides after I finish with Euro, Turkish Lira, New Zealand. The best trading hours, Kusuk is asking, are the first 3 hours of each session. So the first 3 hours of London, first 3 hours of New York session, and the first 3 hours of Tokyo session. Why is the market slow today? Jack is asking. Because, Jack, today is Monday, and, well, you know how Mondays are usually. Slow, there was no big news event. Okay. Euro Turkish Lira. Why does AM implement Euro RON? Well, I don't know. I don't decide about the pairs, but really, guys, there is a lot of pairs to be traded. So you can choose always a good pair. Euro Turkish Lira, 4 hour is, look, downtrend. This could be a divergence, but it's not a divergence yet. So 1 hour, yes, this is clear. Look at this. Rejections from EMA. But look, this could be head and shoulders. So Turkish lira, left, head, right. Probably, maybe you will see a bounce here. But in order to sell it, I would really sell it. Now I'm not sure really about this one, because it is already selling from the main spot. This is definitely a selling spot, but I'm not sure that it will get that high. But this is a selling spot, definitely. And on 1 hour, guys, this was a clear rejection, but look at this. This could be also, I would be looking actually for a buy if this level breaks. This could be inverted head and shoulders towards H4. Jeff, is Admiral Market still not accepting US citizens? Jeff, the real truth is most of fully regulated European brokers will not accept US citizens. The only reasons why Europe does not accept US citizens is because US regulations are very strong, and we don't want a CIA agent to knock on our door, right? So the regulation in US is so strict that all regulated European brokers will never accept a US or Canada citizen. So guys, unfortunately, that is the truth. Now the only exception is, guys, if you have double passport, double citizenship, dual passport. So dual citizenship or dual passport is okay. So then, even if you're a US citizen, you need to open everything by using your other passport. Carol is saying USA brokers are better than, no. USA brokers are not better. Just regulations are different. UK broker, which is Admiral Markets, is having the strongest possible regulation within European Union. And believe me, you don't want to mess with UK law. UK is one of the strongest law-abiding countries in the world. Okay, so we definitely need to respect it, and don't forget that UK FCA regulation and license is the hardest to get. So stay safe, don't worry. New Zealand dollar, so yes, Euro Turkish lira, see, this could be a breakout of this. It could jump from here. This is the bottom of right shoulder, but the real breakout could happen here at the break of the neckline towards this level, which stands in agreement with this one, okay? H4, H4. So this is it, New Zealand dollar, and then I will roll the slides. New Zealand dollar. Guys, I don't see anything here. I didn't trade it in last 5 to 10 days. Really, look at this. Range, simply the range. Up, down, up, down, up, down. I don't like ranging pairs, so this is no trade for me. And here it is. I will roll the slides again. Euro dollar, pound dollar, Australian dollar, dollar CAD, and dollar yen. So this is it. One more question. Oh, Australian dollar CAD looks like a huge head and shoulders on daily. Maybe a sell. I will take a look at dollar CAD. Carolyn has just entered GU. Okay. 0.5 to 0.8 risk. And let's see Euro AUD CAD. This is not head and shoulders on daily. Elmira, I don't see any head and shoulders here. The only thing I see is tricky. This could be Adam and Adam here. Potential W to the upside. Potential W. Look at this. And if it rejects here, this is W. And this is indeed Adam and Adam, which is buy pattern. But daily looks, again, this is a swing high, this is swing low. This is lower high, but look at this. This is not a lower low. So this, and look at this, now moment buyers. So this could be a buy actually on AUD CAD. Pay attention, this is not head and shoulders. Okay, potential W, Adam and Adam. This is not a swing low, so this could be like this, N. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Euro AUD has a huge head and shoulder, Jeff is saying. Let me see, Jeff. Which time frame, Jeff? Carolyn is asking, for a valid lower low, do we need a close under the previous low or a spike would be enough? The spike would be enough. You don't need a close. The spike is enough because that means that previous low has been broken. So there is a chance that the price will print out a new low because previous one was taken out. All those buy trades at the previous low were taken out. So probably fresh sellers will come and you will get a new low. 4 hour Euro AUD. Yes, this is bearish. This is a variation of head and shoulders. Guys, this is a good example. This is left, this is head, this is right. But watch the head, guys. This is M. So when you see this, this is head and shoulders. But this M is actually a variant. So this is head and shoulders variant 2 pattern. This is left, this is head, this is right. And head is in M shape. This is bearish indeed. So your shorts could also be initiated, could have been initiated here. Indeed, this is it. Kevin Hildebrand is asking, do you ever trade any advanced patterns? Yes. I don't trade Gartley, I don't trade harmonics, but I trade price action advanced patterns such as ascending scallops, descending scallops, rooftop, diving boards, V-shaped reversal, inverted head and shoulders, Adam and Adam. All those advanced price action, not harmonic. Gartley, Cipher, and those patterns I don't trade. I know about harmonic trading, but I am a price action trader and I don't trade harmonic. So the answer is yes, but only price action advanced patterns. So this was it, guys. Let's see what this week will give us. Fortunately, we will have more successful trades, and as always, we want to be positive. And let's see, you should definitely pay attention to analysis and new possible setups. As always, guys, very glad to have you in such big numbers here. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask us. I wish you a great weekend, great week of trading ahead. And thank you guys for such good wishes. Cheers, Evaldas, Apostolas, everyone, Bob and everyone. Stay strong and stay safe.